the United States' Owen Turtenwald made his Pro Tour debut at PT Valencia 2007. He was playing for top 8 in the late rounds and finished 18th to start his Hall of Fame career. He was coming off a finals appearance at Grand Prix Columbus, the first of a dizzying 21 Grand Prix top 8 finishes.
He's definitely one of probably 5 or 6 people that when I sit across from him, I feel outclassed, and that's rare. But he's just very good at playing the games, choosing decks, drafting. He's just a well-rounded player.
His Grand Prix dominance is highlighted by 4 wins, including back-to-back weekends in Washington, D.C. and Albuquerque, and a win alongside Reed Duke and William Jensen as Peach Garden Oath. Enter the Battlefield, a documentary that featured Turtenwald, chronicled his determination to succeed and the friendship that is the backbone of Peach Garden Oath.
I've had the good fortune to play team Grand Prix alongside Owen, and I can tell you there's no safer, more secure feeling than knowing that Owen is playing your deciding match for you. We even won Grand Prix Portland in 2014 together as a team.
In 2011, buoyed by a record-setting 7 Grand Prix top 8 finishes, Turtenwald sat alone atop the pro field as the Player of the Year. His first of 4 Pro Tour top 8s came during Pro Tour Gatecrash, but none of them were more memorable than him squeaking into the elimination rounds of Pro Tour Magic 2015 on the narrowest of tiebreakers.
He sort of had himself convinced he was out of it. He had gone 12-4 and it was going to be on tiebreakers, but everybody was telling him Jeremy Desani was going to get in. And his reaction when Scott called him in 8th place of galloping up to the we call it the Seabiscuit, that's what we refer to it now. Owen galloping up to the stage, screaming, gave me a big hug. That's probably my favorite memory of Owen on the Pro Tour. Incredibly,
we may still not have seen the best of Turtenwald.
I mean, he's been the best player in Magic for probably about the last 3 years or so. There aren't really very many people in the history of Magic, they can claim to be sort of the consensus best player in Magic. And Owen's one of, maybe a half dozen people who have that claim.
Just this past season, the Team Pantheon member made the finals of the World Championship.
Played him in the semifinals of the World Championships last year, and I felt like that was my tournament. You know what I mean? I felt like that was the one that I was going to win, and it wasn't very long into game 1 before I started to get some second thoughts. That he's the kind of guy who can make you second guess and lose your self-confidence very quickly because of how assured he is and how much he knows exactly what's going to happen.
He also notched his 4th Pro Tour top 8 and earned his 2nd Player of the Year title, putting him in an elite class of players to win that trophy twice.
This year, Owen had close to the best season any Magic player has ever had.